What's up, y'all? Welcome to another video here at Embodied Mastery. What we're going to speak about today is 3 nervous system hacks for emotional control. I want you to be able to imagine a life where you're able to respond to any life circumstance with total control instead of reactivity and being overly emotional. Okay, just imagine that for a minute, and we're going to go ahead and get into the video. So what you have to first do is understand that your body reacts under stress in this specific manner, okay? There's 3 responses when your nervous system is dysregulated. And this is what it is called. Make sure that you study these terms: fight, flight, and freeze. You may have heard of them, you may have not. But when your body undergoes a particular amount of stress, it goes under one of these 3, and it's another one, possibly 4, titled fawn, states in the body, whether it's fight, flight, or freeze. They all have different outcomes or responses and behaviors. Okay? If you find yourself always angry when you're stressed, you're most likely under fight. If you find yourself withdrawing, shutting down during conflict and things like that, 9 times out of 10, you're under flight. And if you see yourself or feel your body paralyzed, shutting down under anxiety, it feels like you're in front of a million people when you're speaking or socializing, that is freeze, okay? So I want you to make sure that you study these 3 states, these 3 responses in the body during stress pertaining to your nervous system, okay? For the sake of this video, I don't have enough time to go over all of these in depth, but that's the overview that your body goes through when you're under a particular amount of stress, okay? So understanding that each of these also have a particular, let's say, remedy, right? So if you want to fight, if you're under fight during stress, you want to make sure that you breathe. You want to make sure that you relax, give yourself time to decompose and not decompose, decompress, and give yourself some space, man. If you're under flight, you want to make sure that you learn courage techniques. You want to make sure that you're able to confront your fears. If you're under freeze, you want to make sure that you get yourself more grounded in your body. Tap into the senses. Make sure that you pay attention to what you see. Name 5 things that you see. Name 5 things that you hear. Focus on your taste buds. It's all about being grounded back into your body, okay? Because this is highly related to shock. Every time that the body is shocked, it goes through freeze, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, what I recommend to each and everyone is create yourself a worry journal. And the reason why is you always want to write down things. You want to get things out of your head. Your mind can easily become cluttered. You can easily forget things when everything is stationary in your mind. The more that you walk around with a notebook, or whether it's your notepad on your phone, and you get it out to where it's more physical, I recommend a notepad over a phone. But just seeing your thoughts, specifically your worries, you're able to tackle them with strategy, right? The more physical things become, the easier we can come up with a strategy to overcome it, okay? So I recommend creating a worry journal. And what you would do is simply write down all your worries as soon as you wake up, as soon as your subconscious mind is fresh from his worries and his dreams and that state of mind. And then also right before you go to bed. You know, before we go to bed, a lot of times we're thinking about the future. We're overly preparing for things, and we're sometimes anxious right before bed, and that's a terrible thing. So why not get all those worries out of your mind, down on the paper where you can see it and save it for the next day. All right, so far, I hope this video has been helpful just a tad bit. If so, give me a like. If you have any questions at all, of course, you know what to do. Leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. And make sure that your questions is answered, guaranteed. So let's go ahead into the final point here in this video. And that is going to be to save your problem for another day. Again, going back to the point of this video, you want to be able to respond instead of react. So give yourself permission to handle some problems tomorrow. You don't have to handle your problems when you think you have to handle your problems. Again, remember, sometimes your body The circumstance of stress and the response of the body and the familiarity of particular experiences drives you to feel like you need to control a situation, react suddenly, and fix it. You don't have to. You have your worry journal. You know what you need to come up with a strategy against. You know what you need to give yourself separation from and allow yourself to think with a proper response instead of reacting. So you find yourself out of the same paradigms that you're in. And what a paradigm is just simply a set of beliefs and behaviors. So you create these paradigms, you create these pendulums, and you create these loops when you react off of your body's triggers, because remember, your body's triggers is typically from your past shock and past trauma. So whenever you find yourself in a situation that's familiar, or a circumstance that is familiar, and you react this same way, your results are going to be the same thing. So make sure that you take the time, give yourself permission to step away and come up with a proper response. All right. Again, I hope this video was helpful for you. This is 3 nervous system hacks to give yourself emotional control. And if you take pursuit on these today, I can guarantee you a change. All right. So again, if you like this video, give me a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.